We're in Old Fort, North Carolina at the Old Fort Ride House.
The Old Fort Ride House is basically like a cafe type thing that's sponsored through Kitspo, who makes clothing, and it's geared towards, the local community, mainly mountain bikers, road bikers, cyclists.
The grandfather district of the Pisgah National Forest is just to the north side of town. The Point Lookout Trail and Kitsuma Trail, which is very popular, is just a few miles to the west of us.
I'm coming from a great, bike destination as well, and this was amazing.
Kitspo is a cycling apparel company that created the Old Fort Ride House as a base camp for cyclists, starting with their expertise of local trails.
We actually have people here who will help you plan your ride if that's what you need, but online we have a Ride with GPS club posted on the website kitspo.com.
And so you can go through there and see what sort of routes that they've put together, and that's the one that I chose, and that's why I ended up here.
Food and beverages are necessities for any traveler and can be found here, like espresso drinks and all kinds of tasty things.
We've got actually a pretty great selection of breakfast food, including vegan options and full lunch.
I was literally looking for where can I find breakfast tomorrow for my bike ride, and then that's how I made this connection. And not only, it's homemade bagels and great stuff for biking, and yeah, it's amazing.
We're really proud of the fact that all of the food that's offered in the Ride House and all of the drink is all from within 10 miles. All local chefs and all made by hand.
Some cyclists start and finish at the Ride House. Others make it their midway stop. Either way, it has most everything you'll need.
So we've got clean public bathrooms, we've got changing rooms, we encourage them to park in our parking lot, and then we've created this space that's super comfortable.
They can even take care of your bike.
Because there's also not a replacement inner tube for your bike 10 miles in any direction. And then of course we've got our clothes, and this is the only place in the world where you can try all of our clothes on because we're a digital brand.
A definite bonus for cyclists or anyone in need of quality clothing.
Yeah, I've been following Kitspo for a couple years just online. It's a company that's pretty unique in the bike world.
Well, Kitspo is over 10 years old. It was founded in Northern California, and it was founded to be a stylish but super durable mountain biking clothing brand. We started out being very focused on very fit men who rode mountain bikes. And then we added women, and now we've added folks who look more like me, and really folks for any kind of use. If you want clothes that are going to last for years, which means you have to buy less of them, and it means you're making less of an impact on the planet, because whatever harm we cause when we make the clothes, we're going to have less harm if the clothes last longer.
Sustainability is a philosophy important to Kitspo, all the way down to their shipping packages.
This entire box is compostable. And we mean compostable in your garden, so that when you take the product out of the box, you can just toss the whole box in the dirt.
Also important is the fact Kitspo manufactures their clothes on the second floor of the Ride House and are most happy with the impact they're having on manufacturing, Old Fort, and themselves.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that 98% of all the clothes purchased in America are made offshore. Kitspo's part of that tiny 2%, and we're tiny in that 2%. And everything behind me was made upstairs. And that's because we've made a huge investment to train people to sew and make all the clothes ourselves. And it means 60 jobs so far in Old Fort. And all of us get to enjoy this beautiful national forest, which is less than 2 miles from our front door.
The Old Fort Ride House is at 59 Commerce Street in Old Fort, and they're open daily. For more information, visit their website at kitspo.com or give them a call at 828-412-4244.